A warm welcome to your Barbados Today Evening News Update for Monday, March 8. On this International Women's Day, the outgoing president of the National Organization of Women, Marsha Hines, warns much is still to be done to improve the plight of women. This year's celebration is being held under the theme, Choose to Challenge, and Hines tells Barbados Today while women continue to make tremendous strides, there are glaring issues which must be challenged.
I remain concerned that there are too many women in Barbados affected by the scourge that is intimate partner violence. I'm concerned that our government does not have a program at the national level to treat to intimate partner violence. I am concerned with the level of services that women get when they go to the judiciary, to the lesser extent that the judiciary remains in need of training to be able to offer services where there are instances of intimate partner violence. I remain concerned about the treatment of girl children in conflict with the law in Barbados. We are not adhering to the Convention on the Rights of the Child in the first instance, and we are not adhering to the Convention on the Rights of Children Deprived of their Liberty.
Government is on a mission to empower and train the nation's young people. Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment Minister Dwight Sutherland made this clear at a groundbreaking ceremony for a new community center at Bathsheba St. Joseph today. He said his ministry intends to use community centers as training hubs.
And training will take place during the year 2021-2022 within our community centers in the area of photovoltaic installation maintenance. We intend to train some 2,000 young people in the year 2021-2022, commencing from March. We have partnered with the Ministry of Energy. We've also partnered with the Barbados National Oil Company Limited to provide such training for our people and to utilize community centers as training facilities. We've also partnered with the Ministry of Education, whereby we will utilize the Barbados Vocational Training Board, what we call skills training, to provide the necessary support for our many young people.
Sutherland revealed that his ministry has partnered with several educational institutions to provide training.
This 2.4 million facility, when it is finished, will provide job opportunities for as much as 10 to 15 people with the kiosks, the kitchen, the maintenance, and all the other in terms of photovoltaic maintenance, in terms of the plumbing maintenance. This facility will employ many Barbadians. And indeed, when you employ 15, that effect is tripled because those 15 have children and families. So I intend to ensure that St. Joseph not only get the fair share of building works, but that St. Joseph gets its fair share of employment opportunity.
Attorney General and MP for St. Joseph Dale Marshall voiced his full support for the new community center.
It will empower our community by providing economic opportunities for vendors, for artists. It will empower our community because it will sit just in front of what we are planning as a park. It'll provide economic opportunities because we think that all of Bathsheba could be the next Oistins or the next Baxter's Road or any of those centers where people come when they have a little time off and enjoy themselves. So I am truly beaming with pride.
Barbados inched closer to vaccinating close to 50,000 people, according to the latest update from health authorities today. On Sunday, 411 people received the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine to bring total vaccinations to 49,317. Yesterday, the island recorded 18 new cases from 305 tests conducted by the Best de Santos Public Health Laboratory. There were 32 recoveries, bringing the number of active cases to 419. Overall, Barbados has 3,303 confirmed cases, 2,847 persons have recovered, and the Public Health Lab has conducted 130,369 tests.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
To regional news now, Jamaica's first shipment of COVID-19 vaccines from India arrived today. The 50,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine are to kickstart the country's vaccination drive in the next 48 hours. The development comes as authorities issued a stern warning after a major spike in infections reported over the weekend.
The number of COVID-19 cases over the weekend continues to paint a grim picture of how the island is managing with the virus. Data from the Ministry of Health show that for the 3-day weekend, Friday to Sunday, over 2,100 cases of the respiratory illness were recorded island-wide. Of that number, 878 were recorded over the last 24 hours. The corporate area recorded most of the cases, 265, followed by St. Catherine with 141. It's why Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton on Sunday released this video on social media.
Let it sink in that our public health workers, our nurses, our doctors are going to find it very difficult to cope with those who come in and need medical care. Let it sink in that it means longer waits, it means persons having to suffer for longer periods before they can get a bed, and generally speaking, a health system that is going to experience significant stress and fatigue.
Further afield, U.S. authorities said today that people who have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19 can meet without masks indoors in small groups with others who have been inoculated, but they should avoid non-essential travel and continue to wear face coverings in public. We get more from Reuters Television.
The recommendations issued today are just a first step.
New guidance from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control Monday for those who have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19, giving them some leeway to resume more normal activity even while the coronavirus is still widely circulating. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky said individuals fully inoculated against COVID-19 can meet in small groups with other vaccinated people in private settings such as homes without wearing masks.
So what does this mean? If you and a friend or you and a family member are both vaccinated, you can have dinner together. You can visit your grandparents if you have been vaccinated and they have been too.
She defined fully vaccinated as those who are 2 weeks past their second Pfizer or Moderna shot or Johnson & Johnson's single-dose vaccine. Walensky also said fully vaccinated people can visit a single household of unvaccinated people without wearing masks if those not vaccinated are considered low risk. Those fully vaccinated, however, should still wear masks when visiting unvaccinated people from multiple households, and they should continue with other precautions such as avoiding medium and large-sized in-person gatherings.
That's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media and bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM.